Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Doing another Camaro video. This is going to be Camaro Part 5. Part 5, man. That's crazy. We're really doing this. And yeah, we gotta make a video every time we're doing something. And today, I don't know if you see my last video, when we were talking about the problems that I told you was gonna be my next video, which is this video now. So the problems that I have right now is the suspension in the back, just the struts, because it's really bad. And yeah, so those are my plans for the next video. But I just really wanted to update you guys on everything. And that is the suspension. We are going to fix that. We are going to try and fix that. I really hope this all works out. We already did it, like I showed clips in the last one, but we'll redo it. I just got the parts. I was waiting on the parts. Just the rear shocks. I really hope this is it, man, because I don't want to. I'm gonna tell you guys something. If this doesn't work, and that clunky noise, man, it's just riding rough right now. I haven't been driving this car that much. It's just riding rough. But if we get that fixed, if we can't get it fixed, I'm just gonna take it to mechanic. I'm gonna take it to mechanic because it's too much, man. Like, I already did what I can. I'm not gonna keep buying parts like I did, and I don't know really what it is. I'm just gonna do this one more time. I reorder the same parts. Turns out, like I said, I had warranty. So guys, I do have warranty. That's crazy because I was just about to buy them right now. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Texted me something else last night. You don't remember? Because I do. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I didn't do it, boy. If we could hold this like that, it'd be cool. Not helping. Useless. See? Like, this thing's so loose. Please keep it like this. Don't move on me. Don't move. Don't move. Please don't do anything. We'll have fun. I'll be good. Ah! Lost it. Mother trucker. Ah, was I saying too much? My arm hurts because it's like a certain angle. I have to hold this sucker. Yeah. Back hurts. My my back. Well, figured it out, and surprisingly, I'm very shocked. It wasn't even the struts. It wasn't even the struts. And I'm kind of mad because I literally, you seen it, we went to AutoZone, we got our warranty, we had to redo the whole thing. I put on you saw it was a hassle, bro. We sweat, we bled, we cried. You know, I went to bed crying. You know, pobrecito, his man can't fix his car, man. And I kind of just gave up. I gave up, and I said, you know what, we're gonna take it to his shop, and that's what I did. And it wasn't even the shocks or the spring, the coil springs. It wasn't the control arms. And I want to say say something, because I know some people have problems and you can't figure it out. And if you have a clunking problem and you know it's not your struts or whatever, this is something to look at or to think about or to check. You know, get it checked out. A shop that can check it, or you can check it too. But I didn't check mine because I didn't obviously know what it was. This is my first time learning about this. I'm always learning, man. I'm always learning things about cars. So enough talking, bro. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. It was a wheel hub bearing. It goes right behind the rotor in the back. This side, because this is where the clunk was coming from, and they checked it out. And I know you can't see it, but basically the wheel hub bearing is behind all this. You got to take the tire, the brake caliper, the rotor out, and they pretty much showed me that, like, they wiggled my wheel, and it was making noises. And you have to hit it really good to honestly hear the clunk. I think with the weight of the car driving it, you can obviously hear it pretty easy. Shop figured it out. I'm kind of happy, you know, a good shop. If you're from Riverside, I'll put the link, or I'll write in the video which shop it was, because I can't remember the top of my head. So wheel hub bearing, it was a tough job. I wouldn't be able to do it anyways. I was thinking about doing it when they told me, but I was like, you know, I don't want to risk doing it, and it didn't even fix it. Maybe they just said that. So, and also it was a tough job. I went to the shop. I had to leave it at the shop. I went to go visit, and they took my whole axle out. Like they had to put the gear oil and all that, like a couple stuff, man. It was a tough job, that's all I can say. And the clunking went away. My dad picked it up. I was in LA working, but you know, when my dad picked it up, you know, I asked him, because I was so like I wasn't convinced that it was that. Because there's no way, the way me and my dad, we like got on top of this car, we pushed it, we heard it. It didn't sound like it was coming from there. But when my dad drove it, the clunking was gone. So they really did fix it. They really fixed it, man. And it made me, but the thing is, I wasn't even that happy. I wasn't, I feel like I'm not grateful, but I was grateful that the clunk went away. But me and my dad, we drove the car. My dad was like, you know, I don't like your car. Your car, It drives so rough, like the feeling, not the engine wise or anything like that. Like the suspension, like what's wrong with it? I was like, what do you mean? I thought the clunking, that was the only, probably I thought that was the what was making it ride rough. And you know, it got me thinking a lot of things of how I even got this problem in the first place. I feel like maybe this clunking happened, the wheel bearing broke or something because my car was riding rough. And this is my opinion. These are just theories. I don't know what's a fact or not about, but I test drove my car and it did feel rough. It still felt rough and I didn't like it, and it made me very dissatisfied, and it got me a little upset because, you know, we paid a lot of money. I just went out to pay a shop, and it didn't, like, I mean, I'm happy the clunk went away. The shop did amazing. But I was trying to figure out what was this ride, and I did a lot of research, bro, and I'm gonna show you guys something. I brought it with me today. And my car feels, just so you know, my car feels a lot better now. I did so much things, research, and I did a lot of things. I did a couple things I tried out and it didn't work. It still felt bad. I put it back on. So what I did was, first of all, first thing I went with, like, why my car riding rough? It's not my shocks for sure. You know, we changed them twice now. These are brand new shocks in the back. Brand new shocks, bro. Brand new shocks in the back. I went back to my rear control arms that we changed. We put BMR lower control arms, the red parts, which I brought with me today. I brought with me my BMR control arms, and you're probably obviously wondering, I took them out, and this was what this is what made my car ride rough. This thing. And I know a lot of people love performance. I don't know if you're into, like, if you know BMR like that, and you know, it's pretty much suspension parts that are performance. Oh, these pieces came out. I learned a lot about this, bro. I'm still learning, dude. It's crazy. Performance parts, it all depends on your preference of driving. When it comes to, like, there's always a sacrifice you gotta make, and my sacrifice was I got this part not thinking much of it. You don't know, not a lot of people, I don't think, not everybody's gonna know this, so that's why I want to make this video for anyone who's looking into getting, like, performance suspension parts. It depends, but I don't know everything, but I just know this: things with poly bushings, these are poly bushings, the red on the outside, this is poly bushings right here. So you see this how flat it is, right? This connects to the wheel, and this connects to the car, and basically this is a rear control arm. So basically every time a car, you know, hits pothole, speed bumps, this thing goes up. Because the wheel goes up, right? The wheel's going over. Think of it like the wheel. This is on the, okay, it's not on the wheel, but it's like, think of it like right goes where the wheel is. Because if the wheel goes up, this goes up. If the wheel goes down, this goes down. But I learned this, and I didn't know. I just wanted to try it out. But it was a butt, because I had to find, I threw away my original ones. I shouldn't have thrown them away. Actually, someone else threw them away, but I had to find the original ones again, and I got lucky. There was one Camaro in the junkyard that I found nearby, and I took the original rear control arms and I put them back on. I cleaned them up and everything too. The bushings were good, just so you know. It wasn't like bad. And I put them on this car, and man, it felt a lot better. The roughness, I'm telling you, and then it tripped me out, because I didn't know that was really the problem. I don't remember it ever being a problem when I first changed it until, I don't know, until like it really, I don't know, these didn't wear out, but it's just like, I'm gonna show you. skirt. Super tight, right? It's like this. This thing's on, and both sides, by the way. You see how it's flat. It's very flat. So like when it moves, there's not much cushion, and I'm gonna put a picture that I saw. It might be show you a better explanation and a visual. I'm trying to show you guys visually too, so it's more easier. So basically, when you're tying this, there's a lot of vibrations in the harsh road and all that. On the original ones, there's a fat rubber piece, and you can see that it doesn't go all the way down like this, that there's comfort, and that's honestly what made the car ride better, ride smoother. I would rather, I'm not gonna sacrifice ride quality for performance, and it's not even horsepower, it's more of just like less wheel hop. I'd rather have more comfort in my car. I mean, I'm not really much downgrading. It's not like I'm taking out some turbo or something. I was playing. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. I'm gonna be selling these, but I wanted to keep these for now to show you guys what I'm talking about. And yeah, so things with poly bushings, depending where you put them. Like it's probably different for every car, but for me, this on the rear, it really felt, I don't know, because I've seen other F-bodies Camaros. If you guys are watching this video, if you came across this video, I know some of you guys have BMRs, and I don't know if you guys, I don't think you guys really mind it, because I see a lot of F-body Camaros like mine that have BMRs, or the other one, UMR or something like that, UMI, which is the same thing with poly bushings, but I would rather have the rubber piece. So now there's another problem. So the clunk is funny, because I don't know if it was because me and my friend were driving this car kind of hard.
Cool enough to like make the wheels move. Oh my god. Sometimes it gives me goosebumps. Bro, if you got your car a muffler, bro, your car would sound amazing.
So we fixed the clunking on the rear, bro. Now it's kind of a similar situation. Not a clunk, but more like it's kind of giving me the similarity sound. And I know it's not the shocks. I know it's not the springs. I know it's not the control arms. And it came down to one thing that we literally just changed, but not on the driver's side. The wheel hub bearing, I'm assuming, I'm not gonna 100% say what it is. I didn't want to make this video too long because I literally just got that part fixed on the passenger side, and I don't really want to go and take it back, and that side's fine now, but now it's this side somehow messed up. I should have got them both done, because I don't know if they're all the hitting or whatever they did. This side messed up now from riding it, the Camaro. So I'm going to get that looked at soon, but I just ordered some parts for this car and I'm gonna rather do a video on that on my next video. But this video I really wanted to explain that we fixed the suspensions, the clunky noise, that was the problem. And then update, I was gonna tell you guys everything, but my next video I'm gonna show you all these parts. I'm not gonna spoil it. But these parts it's gonna give hopefully a new look, you know, little things that I want to do. I wanted to finish, actually, that I started. And then in that video, next video, I'll let you guys know about that situation, what it is. Just because I just got this one done, and I don't want to really pay right now. I'd rather put these parts on I already bought, and then we'll go check that out again.